Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, and welcome back to another video. So here for the first fight we're going to have the Collapse and Deathstroke team against Boss Black Lightning. I have removed all the gears from Deathstroke, actually not all of them, only the ones that are giving me health and defense, because he's got no Snow Globe and we want him to die in order to be able to use his percentage health damage. We have Sword of Salvation on Collapse, and we have no artifact on Scarecrow actually, because I thought that if I give Scarecrow an artifact for passive stats for the team, then Deathstroke would just simply never die. Here we're going to get the percentage damage out of the way with Collapse. Come on, chopped again. I'm going to use super move because I was unsure if I got all of it out of the way, but I did. Usually when you come and chopped all the way through, you're going to get all of it out of the way. Special 2 in there. Going to block a bit. It's going to have the same old annoying AI that you guys are used to from on ISO raids, but at the same time it's going to be a far more smooth fight because at the very least you don't have random tag-ins and he deals no damage. So it's the same old Black Lightning with the same old AI. This one is going to be a little bit of a punching bag by comparison. Another special 2 in there. Come on, shot again. And I'm going to let him do super move here. We're going to speed up a bit here because I'm going to let him actually kill Deathstroke, because this is the best chance you'll ever get after his super move. This clone did not have the best of times because it got hit a bit at the start, but we're going to keep up and push him to a corner. And hopefully we get there without him doing any weird stuff like trying to back off into a jump attack. Now, I'm pretty sure his back off animation is going to be quite not good for that. But yeah, I was greedy here and I assumed that I got him back in the corner and my clone died very quickly here. This will not change the outcome overall because I'm going to kill this dude by using just using Anarchy after this one. So it's going to be the same outcome, but that clone could have done so much better. But to get here the second clone, so let's get this pushing towards the end. There we go, we're in the right corner, so here we can combo and chop with absolutely no problems. Another special 2 in there. Combo and chop again. Another special 2 in there. Combo and chop again. Another special 2 in there. And yeah, we just keep up at it, and we do have some special 2s left on the original Deathstroke. Not sure if I'll really remember that, but it seems I do. And for some reason that didn't go off. I maybe have pressed that a little bit too late. But yeah, we get one in there. And we get locked in the cage, but we get the second one in there as well. And another one. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this fight. Again, it could have gone better, but it went as good as it needed to go. Now we're going to speed this one up a bit, because it's going to be the good old Batman Ninja team plus Brainiac. And it's going to be Grow Damage Dealer, because we can't have Catwoman in here, because the whole idea of this team is to get them buffed by the Brainiac lethal attack damage buff. So Grodd will have Beta Club on, and Beta Club and Grodd himself will benefit from both the lethal attack damage from Brainiac and the lethal attack damage from Robin's passive. Catwoman usually does not provide any bonuses to the team. I mean, she does provide the immortality, where they can't die for a certain amount of seconds if they reach a certain threshold of health, but that's not important for Soul Raids 1 bit. Usually use her as a damage dealer because she's the best one at dishing out damage, but she herself without Bad Ninja team and she herself for the Bad Ninja team does not do that much. And yeah, I've been thinking that I might build up my Robin maybe, to have Robin Grodd into Raven, because there's I mean, that will be only for entertainment purposes, because we don't need to do that, but I might try Robin Grodd Raven, because if I do Bad Ninja Catwoman and Robin Raven, that is also going to be very good. They're going to lose all the Grodd passive, while if we tag out Catwoman, we only lose her as a damage dealer. So that could be an option. Or I could just go ahead and deal damage with Grodd since he's already built, actually. So yeah, never mind on that one, actually. Like, not having Grodd in there also maybe open up a spot for another second character, but I don't know if there would be anything useful in that regard. Okay, so here I switched around the artifacts a little bit, because I'm usually using Dark Metal cards on Harley, and I have Sword of Salvation on EPI or Arkham Knight Batman. For passive stats, we have level 9 Sword of Salvation, level 8 Sword of Sin, but for this one I put the Dark Metal cards on Arkham Knight Batman actually, and gave Harley the Sword of Salvation, because I was wondering if the additional attack will be more than the damage from the Dark Metal cards, because usually you don't want to make that trade-off. But here, since we kind of get passive stats from that as well, and since he's going to be equipped on the team anyway, I just went with it to see how it goes. And overall it did a decent job, but Dark Metal cards are still far superior. Now for this fight we have sort of Banshee plus Martian Manhunter. Yes, I do have Martian Manhunter on the main account, but I don't really use him at all. Mainly because I'm not really using sort of Banshee much on this account these days. But yeah, I do not like Martian Manhunter, because of a few reasons. Okay, so with Martian Manhunter you get a few options. You can either do the same strategy as you do with Reverse Flash, where you get the enemy to the corner and you try to tag him from a block. But the problem is that he's got one of the most atrocious combo interruptions after 3 hits if you don't end the combo in a swipe. I think his 3rd hit staggers him more than it staggers the enemy, and it's almost impossible, or at the very least very frustrating, to be able to combo interrupt with him if you can't end your combo in a swipe. Now, to counteract that, he's got some infinite combos, as some people might call them, where you do it the exact same way as you would do it with Grods. If the enemy is in the corner, you back off into a swipe right, or if the enemy is in the corner, you're going to do a swipe down and continue your combo afterwards. My problem with both of these things are that they are heavily unreliable. I mean, they're going to work just a bit better than for the average character, but they're going to have a lot of times where they just don't work. Mainly use him here because I can't combo interrupt boss White Canary. I'm sorry, but I just don't wanna even entertain the idea of trying to do that. So I was like, okay, Martian Manhunter, it's your time to prove me wrong. Do your thing, do your infinite combos, do your continuation of combo from a swipe down. And he does it sometimes. Let's say he does it more times than he doesn't, but at the same time I don't like stuff that's unreliable. I want my fights to go smoothly. I want to be able to rely on those certain strategies non-stop. And if there's something that will work most of the times, it's not something that's good enough for me. And yeah, in terms of a comparison of damage, as how much damage I do with Reverse Flash versus how much damage I do, look at him failing to do the combo from a swipe down 3 times in a row, and then also afterwards failing to do the infinite combo. Boy, that sucked. But yeah, in terms of damage I can't really give you a comparison, because I have no idea how much my Banshee on this account does with Reverse Flash actually in this solo raid, because I'm just not using her that much. I got, for the most part, in most scenarios, other teams to use. But yeah, maybe I'll use that, give you a little bit of a feedback, though it will still not be a fair comparison if we give Reverse Flash a combo interruptible fight. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now special line there, Martian Manhunter in there. Combo interrupt again. Sort of Banshee in 3rd special. Jump attack 3rd special. And yeah, honestly, this is actually the highest damage I've ever seen out of my Sir Banshee. But yet again, I haven't used her in this raid in a long ass time. 160 mil is definitely not bad. We're going to extra speed this up, because it's just going to be me combo interrupting boss Green Arrow here. We have Manta with Dark Metal cards. This fight was one of the most irrelevant fights I've ever done, because I just had to use him somewhere, and I guess the better choice would have been to use him against boss White Canary and put a Silver Green Lantern there so we can combo interrupt, and I kind of regret not doing that. But I was like, okay, this dude is immune to crits, so let's put Dark Metal cards on Manta so we get the crits and we're going to do damage. And we did damage, don't get me wrong, we did kind of the usual damage that Manta does. And also I failed a few times and got hit with a special one, but it was honestly very convenient, because after each special one I can actually chain a combo immediately afterwards. So no problems in that regard. But a little bit of a wasted fight here, and he's going to deal the usual damage. He'll get close to the 300 mil cap. That's kind of how far Manta goes if you give him minimal resources. And by minimal resources I mean don't give him Raven and don't give him Brainiac. I'm not saying you should do that, I'm saying this is the result that you usually get if you don't do that. At the very least for my Manta, because he's only 5 stars, so he's missing 1 passive upgrade and a bunch of attack and a bunch of super move additional percentage. Yeah, not really 300 mil, but around that benchmark. Here we have the League of Anarchy Raven. And used to in the past was slightly annoying because you couldn't crit on him, but sadly for him he's not immune to dot, and not being able to crit is not really a problem nowadays because of the Dark Metal cards. So we're just going to go in there with Raven, with Harley, Dark Metal cards on Harley, and the Sword of Sin and Sword of Salvation previously mentioned on the other two characters. We're going to, yeah, keep comboing chopping him until we have 5 Darkness stacks here. Harley gets in there, special 2. And he gets absolutely demolished. Like, boy, that was more than half health in one combo. And this, keep in mind, those are heroic 7 fights, so those guys are going to have a ton of health. A ton of health. And there we go. Fight was ended in 2 combos. I mean, not, yeah, 2 combos. Raven finished that with a hit there. We're not even gonna count it in. I was actually scared I might get unusual gameplay because I finished this in less than 1 minute left. 1 minute of the fight gone. Here we're going to have, again, Battleflaps and Deathstroke fight against boss fight Canary. Over here in this fight I do have all the gears on Deathstroke because I was like, it's not worth unequipping them for this one, because she is going to disable the gear bonuses for might and tech characters anyways, so Deathstroke is not gonna have any gear bonuses anyway. Do you see any problems with that line of thoughts? Yeah, Deathstroke is agility. He's been out for a while, but I still can't get my head around the fact that he's agility class. I mean, on one hand understandable, but on the other hand, I don't know, I feel like he should have been tech. But yeah, we can debate that all we want, but the factual information here is that my Deathstroke is gonna have all the gears, so it means max out defense and more HP, so we're going to have a little bit of fun watching him die in this one. Okay, so Battleflaps in there, Deathstroke, special 2, gonna back off, re-engage the combo. Battleflaps back in there, and yeah, I messed up a bit. I shouldn't have done that special 2 with Deathstroke if I wanted to go again in the final form. We should have just gone in the final form on a 40-hit combo, but it's okay, we'll go back up there. And yeah, there was actually some juice left here because we were not able to combo and chop her and have that smooth experience with Battleflaps, but now he's all done. Another special 2 in there, gonna back off, re-engage the combo. Another special 2. Back off again. And there I thought I could get another special 2 before she used the special, but my bad. I mean, not my bad, I just wasted a bit of time, because as you can see, we're not gonna die. So I saw there's 6 mil. I knew that we were done with the base Deathstroke percentage health damage, and I was like, okay, do your thing. You might be like, he's never gonna die, but considering the damage those guys deal without their percentage health damages, it's not gonna be anywhere close to the possibility of getting even 1 second special out of any clone. And there we go, finally with 6 seconds left out of the fight we get the clone in there, dealing 42 mil. I'm even grateful for that at that point. So yeah, definitely my mistake there, definitely my bad, definitely this could have gone far better. Now for the last fight of the video, we're going to have Camouflage Sakumin with Dr. Fate in here. We have Firebox on Dr. Fate. Why am I using special 2 here if I have Nora Snow Globe? Out of habit, my bad there. Yeah, Dr. Fate getting back in there, doing a little bit of combo. Camouflage Sakumin back in there, special 2. Dr. Fate back in. Gonna block that for a bit. Re-engage the combo. Camouflage Sakumin back in there, third special. There we go. Dr. Fate. I want the Firebox for the infinite combo because I want to keep comboing her until she reaches super move and then let her do super move on Camouflage Sakumin, so we can get a clone that's not in danger of getting hit by the super move or getting hit by anything else, because she'll be at 0 power obviously after using super move. Another third special in there. At this point I did not recall how many special 2s I did by mistake at the start of the fight, so we're actually going to keep going here. And yeah, building a little bit of a combo. Again, I'm letting her do a super move. Okay, first one is in there. Okay, 3 hits into a backup ranged attack. Great start here. Third special in there. And she's not in the corner, so we can't really do the block into a jump attack. So I'm going to try to back off, hopefully. That went well, but boy, look at the range of that jump attack. That's absolutely disgusting. Oh boy, that clone did not have a good time at all. So yeah, now I'm going to push her back into her corner. As you can see, we still had one more. Third special to do. Let's keep pushing her. Influenza coming back in there. Our third special in there. Re-engage the combo. Tucker Fate gets hit, but it's fine. Gonna keep pushing her. Yeah, now let's see if the jump thing works properly. I blocked there because I didn't want King to get killed while she was in the animation and also get the clone damaged. Clone got lucky on tagging, managed to engage a combo. She's in the corner, so jump attack, block into a jump attack, block into a jump attack. I was really scared that this might not work because she's got so fast basic attack hits and she might be able to squeeze in also a special before our jump animation is even over. That seems to work for the most part, but yeah, finally gets hit with the special randomly while trying to jump lock her. So yeah, it happens. I'm just gonna do a little bit more with King to see how much I can still do in this fight. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, subscribe for more content like this. That being said, I'll hopefully see you all in the next one, and don't forget to remove your passive stats for your characters when fighting the low tier bosses, because they are most likely never going to die.
This is the future.